Hi everyone. I am streaming early and I don't know if anybody's going to show up, but that's okay. I have like a meeting during my normal stream time. So I think I'm going to work in my magazine journal and maybe in my little collage book and just chat and talk to you about things that are going on with me. And I hope everybody's good. I hope you guys all had a good 4th of July. It was good here. You know, it was very low key. I didn't do anything. My hottie got home and we actually went out to dinner, which was really nice, but it's not necessarily so easy because where we live on the side of the island we live on, there's not a lot of, it's not like tourist driven. So there's not a lot of places open. So we had a good time. So we went to a couple places and didn't find anything open. And then finally we went to Outback, which is not on our side of the island, but it's not far. And it was fun. It was super fun. You know, I would have liked to have gone to, you know how you have your regular places that you really like? I would have really liked that, but you know, what can I do? I can't make it happen. I couldn't make it happen. So anyway, I have like this, I'm trying to put, at the moment I'm trying to add this to our Facebook page, but I'm having an issue. So, you know how like you like to go to the same places that you're really familiar with, that you enjoy. You know, that's more my style as far as, you know, what, you know, you like what you like. So, hey, you guys, say hey. All you lurkers, say hey. So, anyway, what I want to talk to you about today, back to school sales really quick. So I had a great time. I went for those of you that are new, I live on the island of Maui, and I went to Oahu, which is another island here in the Hawaiian Islands, to visit my sister. She was there for a few days, and she lives normally on the East Coast, so it was really great because it's only like a half an hour flight. So I happened to go. My niece needed some things. She's in college, needed some things, so I went by Office Max. So I am going to do, I don't know if you guys are really familiar with Meridel Abrams, the Mary Attier. I love her. And Meridel carves her own stamps, and she carves them out of erasers. And so they had, this was just a splurge alert. They had erasers on sale at, I think it was Office Depot. Not 1,000%. I don't remember, you guys. But anyway, I'm sure they're everywhere. But these are, I haven't tried these, but these are supposedly, they're Pentel polymer erasers, and they're supposedly much easier to carve than the red rubber ones. So they were on sale. So if anybody wants to carve along with me, I'm not going to do that for a few weeks, but I did get some. I got 2 brands, and they were really cheap, really, really, really cheap, not expensive at all. So if you want to carve along with me, grab yourself some erasers while they're on sale. I want to say I paid $1.50 for a package of 4, both brands. So if you want to carve along with me, and of course glue sticks are on sale, and I needed glue sticks. So how many of you guys are following along with my my altered book? That has been really fun. That's what I do on Tuesdays. Tuesdays is altered book day. So that is what I do on Tuesdays for right now. So everybody's welcome. Everybody is welcome to join in. Can somebody tell me if you guys can hear? I had some sound issues last time. I'm going to make sure everyone can hear. So I'll show you what we're up to in the altered book, and then I'm going to go ahead and flip over to my magazine journal and my my magazine journal, and my collage book. So we're altering books for those that want to alter along, want to make along. I'm altering an encyclopedia. You can pick any book you want. So this is where we're up to so far. We have made three pocket cluster in the front, and we've decorated them. And mine I've decorated with napkins, painty papers, and a map. And then we prepped the book ahead of time, so we've glued all these pages together. So if you guys are interested, go back and watch 1 and 2 and see, you can see how to prep the book. And I'll show you the other things. Just want to make sure the chat's working. Oh no. All right, what did I do? Oh, the chat's disabled. This is brilliant. Okay, that's what's going on. Let me see if I can figure it out. Sorry, you guys, I had no idea. No idea. Let me see if I can enable the chat. Oh my gosh, seriously? I am not able to use... Okay, enable live chat. Okay, this should work. This should work now. Everybody should be able to chat. Oh my gosh, seriously. Oh my gosh. How ridiculous is that? Okay, you should all be able to chat now. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. How ridiculous is that? Now you should all be, yay, sorry, I didn't know. Now you can chat. Sorry, I didn't know. Oh my God, Lynn. It's been my ridiculous day. I'm sorry. Refresh if I need to. Do I need to refresh? Or does everybody else need to refresh? Oh my gosh. This is like my day. Oh. See here, I think I'm going. Everybody refresh, okay? Can everybody, if you refresh, the chat will come back up. Refresh the chat. Everybody refresh your browser. Refresh it, and it'll come back up, and you can chat. Yay! Oh my gosh, you guys, how ridiculous has my day been? I don't even want to get into it. So, Dana, I want to tell you, I'm using some of your papers that you sent me, some of your painty papers in my journal. So I just wanted to say thank you. I think this is one of yours. I think this one might be yours. If it's not yours, this one might be Linda McCullum's. But I'm using, these are yours. These are Dana's painty papers. These are Dana's beautiful painty papers that she sent me a long time ago. You guys, I kind of hoard painty papers. Hi, Amy. Hi, Gina. Everybody refresh, okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Guys, I've had a day already. I can't even begin to tell you. So if you guys are making along, or want to make along, it's not too late. Go back and watch videos 1 and 2 where I just tell you how many pages to glue together, and those videos are short. So I tell you how many pages we've glued together so you can end up with a book that looks just like ours. And we'll finish doing it on Tuesday. I did add, what did I do this past Tuesday? Because I couldn't be live because I was on Oahu, I did this page, which was made from magazine pages. Oh, I'm so happy you're here, Gina. So these are made from a Wired magazine. These are all the pages that I used from a Wired magazine. They're colored in that magazine. I'm not telling you to go buy it. Hey, how's your dad? Hey, Laura, love you. How's your dad? So this is what this was made with, magazine pages. No coloring. I didn't do anything. Hi, Julia. Hey, Elizabeth. All right, if I missed anyone, I'm sorry. So anyway, that's where we are in the making the make along. You guys, so my trip was great. I'm so happy that I went on my trip. It was really good. But I will tell you, I did not get any sleep, and do you guys ever think, oh, it'll be great, it'll be so much fun, and then you go and you don't sleep? That was me. Guys, I did not sleep. Hi, Jean. Making painting. Dana says she loves making painting papers, but she makes more than she uses, and it's addictive. Yes, it is. I hoard my painting papers, you guys. I hoard them. I hoard my painting papers. I'm happy to see you here, Miss Laura. So I don't know what I'm going to work on. I'll show you what I've. Let me see what I've done in this book. I do have to find another image that's going to go over this. Sleep, what's that? Oh, please. You guys, I don't sleep well as it is. How many of you guys have insomnia? I'm like, I don't know. I think it might be change of life or whatever. So I haven't put any recipes in here yet. Shelly, a living freaking miracle. He's a living miracle. He was like on the way out Saturday. Now he's in aggressive rehab kicking your butt. Oh my God, Laura, such great news. Everybody stop for a second and send Laura's dad some prayers. Prayer works, girls, prayer works. I'm liking this, even though it didn't come out 100%. You know, this is one of those gesso transfers. Insomnia is not fun. No, and I take a supplement that usually helps called ornithine and arginine, or L-arginine, and it's a combined thing, and I've used it in the past, and it definitely helps, but you guys, nothing's helping now. Well, I didn't take it with me when I went, but Laura, such great news. You started doing a magazine. Jean says she started doing a magazine like this and she loves it. I know, it's a little bit addictive. Okay, this is my new favorite one. It didn't peel all the way off. I don't know if you can see it. I haven't gone through it and peeled it all off, but I kind of like it anyway. But I want you guys to try this gesso transfer. I have to tell you, after you do it and you get the magazine page on there, it's like a really cool feel to it. Hi, Jennifer. I'm loving making this too. Oh, Laura, I'm so happy. So I may work a little bit in this. I may work a little bit in my other. What was I peeling off? You guys, do you guys ever like get to a point where you're like, what was I doing here? So my trip was really good, but I'm tired. I'm so tired. It's ridiculous. It's like, and I slept. Oh, that's so awesome. Laura, we're so happy. I like how these pages are turning out too. She may not like it. I'm making this for those of you that are new. I'm making this as a magazine. I'm going to put recipes in it, recipe journal for one of my kids. She may not like it, but it's okay. You know what? I'm making art for me. She may think it's stupid. I'll tell her to give it back to me if she doesn't like it. So maybe I'll work in, see, I've done a little painting paper, a little magazine, and all the painting papers that are in here are the ones that I've done. Today is the last day for anybody that wants to sign up. Hi, Lucinda. For anybody that wants to sign up for the ATC swap. So we're going to do a one envelope swap, a one stamp swap, and you put, one envelope, one stamp for an envelope. You put in a ready-made ATC, and this is that really cool stamp that Sherry sent me. Isn't that great? I started making an ATC. And then you're going to put in, also in the envelope, supplies to make another additional ATC. So you could put a playing card. I made mine with playing cards. You could put a playing card. You could put, or you could just put, magazine images, painting papers, but only one stamp. So it can't be more than one stamp. Oh, that's so awesome, Lynn. Thank you. I already got a thumbs down. So, hey, I must have been doing something right. It looks Egyptian. I know it's a stamp. Sherry sent this to me, which I'm so grateful for. It's a Stampability stamp, and it's called I. And here it is. And it's by Stampabilities. I don't even care if they give a thumbs down. A thumbs down doesn't even matter to me, Lynn. YouTube looks at it as engagement. They don't care. So that's the stamp, because I know somebody's going to ask me about it. So I don't know what I'm going to put in this page. I mean, in this book today, but I'm going to work on it some. It's cool as a recount. Yeah, it is cool. I watched this video today. Well, I watched it actually yesterday when I was coming back from Oahu, I had a great time, you guys. I got to hang out with my niece. It was great. I did some sort of gesso transfer on here. I don't know what it is. I don't remember what I put down, so I just thought I'd see. It was really great to hang out with my niece and my sister. But my sister is a hypnotherapist, and she lives on the East Coast. So she gets up, like, we're there, and she's like, I have a conference call. I have to get up at 2 a.m. because she wasn't planning on going to see her daughter. It just happened. It was like one of those things. You know when your kids call you and they need you that you just go running, right? Liz Drake says she's got a lot of thumbs down. Oh, I don't care. They don't matter. It doesn't matter to me. Thumbs up, thumbs down doesn't matter. You know, YouTube views it the same. There's no good or bad. They just view it as engagement. So my sister was getting up, and I'm the kind of person. How many of you guys are the kind of sleeper that if you're sharing a room with somebody and they get up or they wake up, that you wake up? That was me, guys, and I was like, after 3 days of it, it was ridiculous. It's okay, Lynn. It's okay. I don't care. Yeah, I agree with her, Jennifer. I'd rather have a thumbs down than no activity at all. So I have this meeting this afternoon at my normal time. So maybe they gave me a thumbs down because I was trying to post it in our Facebook group while I was doing it. Who knows? Who cares? So I was saying I didn't sleep at all. I came home and slept some, but you know my hottie, I told you he has a job where he gets up at like 5 in the morning, so I was up then too every day. And it's been so hi JL, and it's been so hot here that I can't sleep. Sometimes I can take a nap, but I can't in this heat. For you guys wonder what I'm doing, I'm just trying to see if I can get this. Trying to get I don't know what image I put down. I was going to make a video on ATCs for the swap, but I decided against it because I'd rather just have those that come participate in our chat or in our Facebook group that want to do it instead of a bunch of people that don't. You know what I mean? So I was going to make a video of it, and I didn't have time. Yes, you were saying when you were in the hospital. Well, the other thing that happened was when I was there, I have a really good friend. She used to be somebody I worked with. She used to be one of the consultants at the job that I was the man. Remember I told you I worked for a big corporation. Anyway, she's really young. I'm probably old enough to be her mom. Anyway, she is having a baby, and I saw her last week before I went to Oahu. And, you know, this is her first pregnancy, so she doesn't really know much. And I saw her, and her feet were really swollen. And I said, when was the last time you went to the doctor? And she said, like 2 weeks ago. And I said, you need to go right away. I said, I think you might have preeclampsia. You know, you guys, I didn't have preeclampsia, but, you know, I had 3 kids, and you know what it's like after you learn a lot through every pregnancy, right? And sure enough, while I was in Oahu, she went to the doctor. And, you know, we live on a tiny island, and our island doesn't have the best medical facilities. So what they do is they put you on a plane and they send you to Oahu, which is like, you know, the big, it's not big space-wise, but it's big technology-wise. It's like a big city for us. And it's got lots of cool hospitals and stuff like that. So she called me, and she was like, I'm in a helicopter heading over to Oahu. So right before I left, I went to see her just to see, you know, how she was doing. And so they're keeping her in the hospital for the duration of her pregnancy. So anyway, I know about preeclampsia, but I didn't know the severity of it all. Bye, Gina. Have a great day. Yeah, you too. Have a great day. So I think this looks like it was flowers. That's what I was gonna make. I guess I'm gonna make an ATC with flowers. You guys try this technique. It's fun. And if you don't have gesso, I'm sure you can do it with any acrylic paint. Aww. Big hugs, Gina. Thank you for hanging out with us. So I did that while I was on Oahu. I drove around a lot with my sister trying to help my niece find a new apartment. And that, I have to tell you, was eye-opening. They really gouge you if you're a college student there. Yeah, right? Thank God I did say something. You know me, Laura, I was like, I didn't, I'm not a doctor or anything, but I said, this doesn't look right to me. I said, go to the doctor right now. And she's so young, she doesn't know anything. Like, she didn't know. She did not know. You sign up, Lucinda, go over to events on our Facebook page, and it's right in there. And all you need to do is just say one US to US, or one if you want to do US to international. Right now, we don't have a lot of people signed up internationally, so those that signed up for international may not be able to do international. But I'm gonna pick. I will assign partners tomorrow, so that gives everybody the full spectrum of being able to sign up. So look, it's coming up. It's flowers underneath there. And I missed Barb today. I missed how to get creative. I was doing some stuff, really, Jean, you did? You had really? Oh my gosh. How big were your babies? How big did they? Because that's the other thing, is her baby is really small, because she's not, I don't know how far along she is. Her due date is in the end of September, so. Hi, Patricia. So, this is not a fast process, so I guess if you guys want to do it, do it. And don't be in a hurry like I am, because you'll peel off the whole thing if you're in a hurry. You know who else has, for those of you that really enjoy swapping, there's a couple of groups that have some fun swaps. One is from Dawn on Let's Make a Mess. And she's got a channel here, Let's Make a Mess. Go over to and join her channel, and her Facebook group is pinned in there. And or you can go to Facebook and type in Let's Make a Mess with Dawn. And they do swaps in there, and they do fun swaps. Like, I just am going to participate in one where it was like a 5 and 5 swap, where it was like 5 painty papers, 5 tissue images or something. It's going to be like fun. So I'm just saying, you go over if you guys are into swapping. And then the other one is Rosemary Morris's group, Flowish and Trashy Junk Journals. I know there's lots of groups on Facebook, but those do regular swaps for those of you that are that love swaps. At one point in time, I used to swap a lot. And then Jean's group. Jean, what are you guys doing in your group? Your babies were 8 and 9 pounds. Ooh, that's great. You don't know how to link it? All you need to do is go over to wherever their channel is, and I think you can just plug it. You go to the search bar at the top, copy and paste it. So Jean's group is actually linked to my Facebook group, Crafting Mamas. And hi, Curly. Okay, Jean says her group is getting ready to start an idea book, a really cool collaborative swap that they've come up. Hey, Elizabeth. So if you guys want to head over to Jean's group, it's at the, if you go to our Crafting Mamas Facebook, it's called Stitches, Paper, and More, right, Jean? The party can start now. Hi, Irma. You guys are so funny. All right, so this one didn't come out as well as I'd like, but it's still okay. Maybe you shouldn't let them sit for days like I have, but I have. You guys, it's like my life. I thought it was going to be like super, thought I was going to have this super lax time with my babe gone. It hasn't been. It hasn't been super lax. It's been like busy beyond busy. All right, you can kind of see it. I still have to do that side, but it was some flowers. I don't know if you can get it. It was like a sunflower. I could still work with it. Stitching, Paper, Fabric, and More. That's the name of Jean's group on Facebook. So if you go to, if you can find it, Stitching, Fabric, Paper, Stitching, Paper, Fabric, and More, or go to our Crafting Mamas Facebook group, and then at the very top of the page, it'll tell you recommended groups, and it's there too. So for those of you that want to join just a community of fun people that want to swap. So what did you guys do on 4th of July? I did nothing. I tried to recover. And then my partner got home late, and we were going to go, we had made a plan. We were going to go to dinner at this restaurant that we love to go to, but both of us are never, like usually he works at night. He varies, works for day or night, but his schedule changes. So we were like super excited to like think about going. And you guys, they were closed. I was like, seriously? Hey, Carrie, how are you? Happy to see you. Jean says she just got her studio back together, and you had a water leak. Oh my God. He has to shovel his way to the leak because it's a very thin crawl space. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. So I didn't do anything for, I mean, we ended up, of all the places to end up here, see the other side of the island, there's two sides of the island where like most of the hotels are, and those are where a lot of the restaurants are, right? So, and we don't live on that side. Because who would want to? Like if you don't have to live on the hotel side, don't, right? But that means that there's really not a lot of restaurants over where we live. I mean, there are places to eat, but they're more like takeout or that kind of thing because most people live over here. You stayed home for the 4th, Lucinda, good for you. So we ended up at Outback, which I can, it was fine. It was fine. Okay, this one I'm gonna let it be. It needs to soak a little more. I need to I guess I need to get my thing wet a little bit more. Your third, Skylar, did sparklers. Aw. You guys, it was crazy. Usually in my neighborhood, fireworks are not illegal here. So usually it is like popping all night. But because we've had this sort of drought, going on, they put out a public service announcement that still doesn't keep people from doing it, just asking people not to do. They didn't ban fireworks, but they just asked people not to do them as rigorously as they normally do. And can I tell you, it was actually, they really didn't. It was quite amazing. We were surprised. Usually our neighborhood looks like, have you ever seen one of those Chinese movies where they put off all the fireworks and there's all that smoke? That's generally our neighborhood. Okay, so it came out okay. I mean, it'll be fine for an ATC. I can paint over it and doodle over it and draw and do some stuff. But it didn't come, the image didn't come completely out. So, but it still works. and I don't know what image this is. I'm going to put the sponge on it and let it sit for a minute while I decide. I don't know what I want to put in here. I had a whole plan, but that plan has gone by the wayside. So if you guys want to do the carving thing along with me, go get yourself some of these erasers. They're on sale. The white ones, any brand. I mean, I don't know. I just bought them because they were about like $1.50 a package. It looks distressed. Yeah, I like it too. Oh my gosh. So what big plans do you guys have for this week? What plans do you guys have going on for this week? These are just some of my painted papers. I bought cheap glue sticks too. Glue sticks are on sale for all of you who like to use glue stick. It's on sale because I guess they're doing an early back to school. At least they were where I was. They're doing an early back to school thing. They were on sale. So what else can I tell you guys? What else did I do? Oahu was great. I haven't been in years. Well, I can't say that. I go with my daughter when she has doctor's appointments. But when she has doctor's appointments, you guys, I just take her, we go to the doctor, then we get on a plane and come home. Because it's a whole ordeal. You know what I mean? So I've just sort of let that go. You know, as far as like, as far as the, you know, like shopping or whatever you might do, because they've got great shopping there. Where on my island we don't have great shopping. If you're a shopper, but my niece needed some office supplies, so for school. So I was like, great, bought myself some glue sticks. The food is really good. They have lots of like, because there's so many more people there, they have lots of really good places to eat. You're singing a solo for church on Sunday? Oh, that's awesome, Lucinda. Congratulations. You have zero plans. You're staying low. Your trip, yeah, it does zap your energy, right? Your trip to Florida zapped your energy. I hear you, girl. You guys, I just ran around and did stuff with my sister and my niece. We looked at places. And we did go and eat a few places. I mean, obviously we ate, but I think it was waking up. Even though I didn't have to get up with her, I woke up. How many, you know, it was like, okay, so I woke up and stayed up. Last week of being on the board of the Art Association, so excited to be done. Gino, you're funny. Good for you, girl. Good for you. Well, I called the realtor today to sort of resume our house hunting thing. They're supposed to call me back. I just needed a little bit of a break from it, but I figured since my little one's going to be gone for the whole month, I have a whole month to, you know, I have a whole month to figure it out, like to go and look. Not that I'm going to find anything, but I hear you. So what projects are you guys going to work on? I am going to do a small series of Christmas in July. I'm going to attempt to. Seems like every time I try to, something comes up. So I'm going to attempt to. That is what I'm going to attempt. So I've got some ideas. I have some supplies from one that I was going to do last year that I didn't do because I got so sick. Remember how sick I got? It was ridiculous. But this year there's going to be no sickness. I'm not getting sick again. I've already decided that. Jean says her plans are learning to use the word no. Hi, Mags. Good morning. Learning to say no. Learning to say no is a good thing. Jean, it's taken me years, and I'm still not good at it. How many of you guys are good at saying no? Do you have boundaries to say no to? You, Laura says she signed up for Dawn H Creates Christmas in July. Okay, Dawn H is she doing a series or is she doing a swap? You're good at saying no, Curly? I'm not. I'm getting better. I'm definitely getting better. I'm definitely getting better at saying no. But I'm not 1,000%. Not 1,000% yet. 100%. You're doing it too. All you lurkers out there say hey. I can see you lurky lurkers say hey. Your sanity is way more important. I hear you. It's a series? Oh, cool. Hi, Mitt. You're getting better. Carrie says she grilled out at her aunt. Her aunt came for the day and you watched fireworks in your backyard. Oh, that's nice. You're finishing. Elizabeth said she's working tonight, but training and finishing 2 journals this weekend. Good for you, girl. Finishing 2 journals. That's awesome. Hi, Lori. You're diamond painting? I haven't done that yet. Guys, I don't need another craft to add to my craftiness craziness. Hi, Zara from New Zealand. Well, welcome. Mags is in New Zealand. Aren't you, Mags? Aren't you in New Zealand? Carrie wants to know where everyone's from. Lynn saying hi to everybody that's coming in. I'm Shelly and I live on the island of Maui. And Carrie says she is from West Virginia. You finished a large journal and you used fencing for the spine. Oh, Jean, I want to see it. I can't wait to see it. Curly says she's cleaning and organizing her craft space. Once again, it's a never-ending battle. Oh my gosh, me too. Just Letter said, I'm from Virginia. Mag says, yes. Yes, she is. She is from New Zealand. Okay, this is a magazine image too. Magazine transfer with gesso too. And I like the way she came out. Christy is from North Carolina. Miss Christy Biddleson is from North Carolina. Where in North Carolina are you from? Well, I guess you can't even see it because I'm not even holding it in the right. Guys, this is silly. Okay. Push it up. Oh, you guys, my camera's up a little higher than I am and I can't do it right. New Mexico. Hi, Patricia. Oregon. Lucinda's from Oregon. Guys, I'm terrible. There you go. Now it's in frame. All right, so those are my magazine transfers for my ATCs. So don't forget to sign up for the ATC swap if you guys want to do it. It's not a mandatory thing. I don't want anyone to feel like they have to sign up. Because you don't. Not mandatory. Not mandatory at all. What else was I going to tell you guys? I don't know. Let's see where everybody else is from. You're in Cabarrus near Charlotte Motor Speedway. You can hear the cats. My sister lives in Charlotte, so maybe if I head how far from Charlotte? Well, she actually lives in Mooresville. You can actually hear the cars. I thought you were talking about my cats because my cat's meowing at another cat. Hi, Carmen. Carmen is from Texas. Gail. Thanks for coming in, and everybody say hi to Gail. Who's first time here today? Carmen, are you new? Gail said she's new. You're about a half an hour from Mooresville. Okay. If I get myself to come together to see her, Christy, I will call you. We'll have to get together. See, I was supposed to go see her, and that's why I was supposed to go see her, and then she came here. I mean, she came to Oahu. But if I come, I'll definitely. You guys got some amazing, amazing craft stores near there. Okay, I love this. This is from, isn't this, I'm going to use this. I have to use this in a journal. Isn't this hilarious? This is from a Wired magazine. Gail, welcome. Your husband loves to girl. We can have a cookout. Okay. Hi, Under Construction. You're from Kelly? Peggy's from Maryland. I think they're hilarious. Maybe I should use one of these on my ATCs. These are so funny. Wired magazine. I get it at the recycling center, so I don't buy it. So let me see. What else can I tell you guys? I love this. Besides my ridiculous, exhausting time. Oh, my niece is living right now in like a 4-floor walk up, but it's like, it's a condo. So it's like, you know, they go up one set of stairs, and that's one, all the way to the 4th floor. You guys, I was like carrying all these groceries and everything, and I was like, this is too much. Totally too much. I was like, oh my gosh, ridiculous. This one's cool too. This wire, I think it's got the yellow pages. It's like some. Oh, have a wonderful. Yeah, you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful weekend. Have fun, Christy, and I will definitely, if I get my behind to Charlotte, I will, or near there, I will come. I will drive and meet you. Maybe we could go craft shopping together. That would be fun, right? Not that I need anything else, because you guys know I don't. You're going to Virginia in August for 3 weeks? Ooh, how fun! Chesapeake? Ooh, sounds so much fun. How many of you guys went back and listened to that meditation that we did a couple of Fridays ago? I think it was Friday. Guys, I don't know. Every day runs in together here for me. The one where you released anxiety and anger. How many of you guys, did anybody go back and listen to that one? I've been doing that meditation all week for myself, just out of being anxious. How many, it's like ridiculous. Sometimes you can be like anxious for nothing. I like him too. It was relaxing, right? I've been doing it. I've been doing it for myself. In fact, I did it this morning. I have to tell you that my trip to Oahu wore my behind out. Wore my behind out. I was like, okay, this is between no sleep, and we did beaching, and I don't usually do touristy stuff, but my niece wanted us to go and do some stuff, so we went to the beach a bunch of times, and we went and did some shopping for stuff she needed. And I stayed up the night before, and I made these crazy gluten-free cookies because she's gluten-free. So it's been a little crazy. Now I'm just like, so I listened to it. I did it this morning with my hottie. We did it together. Now I'm going to put my energy into hopefully finding a house. I mean, we live in a house, but owning a house. You fell asleep listening to it, Peggy? Oh, I'm glad. Right? I needed to be relaxed this morning because of my friend and her baby. She called me and she was just so upset and it just made me like upset. So it's like, okay, I have to like let go of that. You know, I have to, you know, because it's just out of my control. It's out of everybody's control, right? What she's going through, but still. I like that too. It's out of everybody's control, but it still makes you worried. You know what? It's all good. It doesn't matter if you fall asleep or stay awake. The energy still does its work. If you guys get your hands on a Wired magazine, I think you might like it like me. I mean, it has some kind of funky images in it. But, like, look, I love this. I don't know where I'm going to put them, but I love this one. No, can you see it? I'm trying to make sure I'm in the... Hey, Liz! You have to release so much of your dad's situation now that you're not there to see everything. Oh, girl, I'm telling you. Hey, Denise. You're having a hellacious thunder and lightning storm over you? Ooh. So I like this one. This is like some sort of superhero, and I like him. And then this one's like somebody making a hilarious face. I like him too. Anyway, so that's where I'm at, you guys. That is where I'm at. I am in the releasing section. You know what I find for me is that I hold that tense energy around my solar plexus. How many of you guys do the same thing? Where you hold that energy in an area in your body that is like, I need some of this gesso. You hold that energy in a part of your body that I hold it right around my solar plexus. You guys, we need a storm. It is so hot here. We're having a water shortage. We desperately need a storm. We need a storm here. Like rain. Maybe we can pass on the storm and just have the rain. That would be super good. If we could just have the rain, I'd be like so game for that. I'm just going to cover this with some gesso and let it dry. And then, I don't know if I'm going to paint on it or what. I'm holding all that tension in my solar plexus. It's cold where you are? Ooh. Oh, because it's wintertime in New Zealand. Bye, Gail. Well, I usually stream every Tuesdays and Friday. I don't usually stream at this time. I usually stream later. But because I have to go to this meeting, I have a meeting later on. I have to drive to the other side of the island for that. So I wasn't going to be back in time. So, Jean, are you painting in yours? What are you doing in your magazine journal? I'm like loving the size of magazine journal. I think this may be my size. You guys go over and watch Laura's channel, The Jersey Crafter. when she does her personal daily journaling. She made one, and hers is like amazing. Laura, did you cover yours with paper, or what did you do with yours? Mine needs to dry now. Now that I messed with it, it's got to dry. Because I don't know what I'm feeling like doing. Ugh. Maybe I'll paint some magazine pages so I have some painting papers. Hey, Mitt. Hey, Kathy's World. How are you? It's 90 degrees in Anchorage today. Oh, it's been, I don't even know how hot it is. I do not even know how hot it is, but it's not normally hot, this hot here. We're on my side of the island. There are like, there's I think 23 microclimates on our island. And so, depending upon the side of the island that you live on, like the west side there's part of the island the west side gets hot. It's 100 where you are. Oh my gosh. Laura says that she covers it with painting papers, fabric, scrapbook paper, basically anything that's in her scrap box. You guys go watch her thing. It's really you'll fall in love with that journal. You will fall in love with that journal. So Peggy says her magazine journal is the size that I'm making, and she's painted, collage, glued stuff in, and put pockets and tags. Awesome. It's 112 where you are? Oh my gosh. See, but we don't have air conditioning. We don't have any air conditioning where we live. We have no heat or air conditioning, so... It's such great news about your dad, Laura. Such great news. And for those of you that have never made painting magazine pages, painting newspaper, it's awesome. How many of you guys have made painting magazine pages and painting newspaper pages? It's awesome. You can't get it wrong. You can cut it up and use it in your collaging efforts. And I like it the best. I mean, I like all painting papers. I don't think you can ever have too many painting papers, and I don't think you can ever go wrong with any painting paper. What do you guys think? Anybody want to put their 411 in? Yeah, I see your message, Jennifer. It just came up right now. I don't know if you typed something earlier. I like the feel of it. It's so funny. I agree with you, Mags. Hi, Cameron. It's 90. Carmen, it's 98 in Texas. I don't know what it is here, but it's really hot. No, we don't have heater or air conditioning bills, but I will. Well, I mean, you can have air conditioning if you. And the electric here is the highest in the nation. Electric costs. You would think that it wouldn't be, because you would think that everybody would have solar or whatever, but they don't. I live in a house that's solar, but not everybody does. Isn't that crazy? I don't remember what it is. I just had a friend once tell me that his electric bill was like some crazy. I mean, we used to live in a house where we paid our electric is solar now, so we don't pay anything unless it's overage, like unless we use over, but we never do. And the water is expensive here too. I think they get you no matter what. Jennifer, were you typing something and we missed? Hi, Joyce. Jennifer, what did you type that we missed? Because it could have, Sometimes it times you out. Sometimes, how many of you guys have had that experience where you're trying to type in a chat and it just times you out, or you don't see your messages showing up? I think they do that because they want to make sure it's like not a robot, like an auto, a bot. I don't know. You guys, I don't understand YouTube. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Yeah, our hope for the next house we have would be like if it was completely off the grid, Laura. Like if we had everything. That would be like, that's my dream, but I don't know if that's actually going to happen, but we'll see. We will see. There are parts of the island that you can get all of that. Solar, where you can live off the grid. And then there are parts of the island where it's just not, the houses are too close together, and so it's not possible. Hi, Diana. How are you? Sometimes the chat goes so fast for you. You typed a bunch of stuff, Jennifer, but you had to refresh. That's happened to me. It's not just you, okay? It's happened to me. So I watched this video. I think this is what I was going to tell you guys before I figured out that the chat was disabled. I watched this video today. I don't know how, like some things come up in your referrals, and it was something about like, I can go back if anybody's interested and put it in the description box. But it was about how much money people make on YouTube, And this girl has she has 1 million subscribers, and she was talking about, you get paid for thousands of views. That's how it works. And it depends upon, it's called your CPN, which is your who can advertise. If your channel's family friendly, then it's this kind, and age group and different things, right? So she has 1 million, she has 1 million something subscribers, and she was talking about just various videos on her channel, and how much they cost her to make. I mean, she's obviously does it for a living. Obviously, I don't, as I'm sure many of you don't. But anyway, so she was saying this video got 3 million views, and off of this video that got 3 million views, she made I don't know, $300 or something low. And so I think it was good. Maybe it was more than that. Maybe it was $500. But anyway, she was talking about how they pay you so many per thousand, and then it's based on the advertisers, right? But she was also talking about it takes a really long time to get there, so that you can have that, so you get that. I think I want to cut those out like those. But I just thought it was kind of interesting to hear from her, who has 1 million subscribers, and I don't know if she does YouTube full time. I didn't really. Oh, these are beautiful. Maybe these will be. I'll save some of these for my journal, for my blue book. I love the background, the patterns. Not much, right? You're off the grid capable where you are, but you're not. Well, if you could do it and have a generator, I would do it. All right, Diana says making YouTube videos is her hobby, not her living. She'd be broke. Well, it's not an outhouse. You would just have composting toilets. Composting toilets, Laura. It's not an outhouse. And they're pretty amazing now. I mean, I'm not saying they all were amazing, but they're pretty amazing now as far as the I was looking for just some word pages. Maybe I'll look in a different magazine. I like this magazine, Elle magazine. If anybody gets it, it has good. I want some words. If I can just find some words, you know, just some word pages, just writing. No, not on that one. Nothing on that. I love this. Is this not the funniest picture? I loved it. I thought I had torn out a bunch of papers to paint, but I guess I didn't. I'm going to paint on those. This is my magazine accordion file folder. Guys, you can make them. They're so easy. You just make little pockets or whatever in it. It's like super easy. It's like the accordion file thing that we did in the back of the book. So, anyway, I thought it was kind of interesting from the standpoint that I don't know how many of you ever get people that write you like comments like, "Oh, you make so much money on YouTube." You guys, I don't know. Maybe there are people that make a lot of money on YouTube. Romeo heard me and he giggled because he knows how you are about a toilet. I've been looking at composting toilets, you guys. They're actually a really good one, a really fancy one. Say a fancy one that would hold like 2 or 3 toilets connected to the composting system. They're not cheap, you know, so you could have multiple toilets hooked up to it. I want to say like the one I looked at was, I think the system was about 5,000, maybe it was between 3,500 and 5,000. And then you have to buy the toilets, right? And the toilets are not cheap. I can't remember what they were. So I don't know. I figured out it's about $7,000 if we wanted 3 composting toilets. But think about the footprint you leave on the earth. It's pretty low, yeah. If you're living off the power grid and you're not it's fairly low. They would need to be good at that price. The toilets. Yeah. A magazine file folder. Yeah. I don't make all of them because you guys, I'm starting to let go of a bunch of magazines, but I do make a few, and it's a great way to send happy mail too. If you want to send lots of papers flat, you can stick them in there. It works good, and fit it in a small envelope. Fit it in a a manila envelope thing. Oh, you guys, my stomach is so upset from talking to her. I don't know why. I think I'm worried for her. You built a tiny house, Peggy? Ooh, awesome. Denise says her idea of camping is pulling the camper into a hotel and going inside. Oh, you guys. You guys, I think it's come a long way. I don't think it's just that anymore. I think that nowadays you could live off the grid, and you could be self-sustaining and have what do you it's not all what we imagine it to be. The thing is that most of the water use that you use in your home is flushing your toilet. And you guys, living on an island when there's a water shortage, you know what I mean? So can you imagine how much you you could save if you had a composting toilet that didn't use water. There are a couple kinds of composting toilets. So I've learned in my research, one uses water and the other doesn't. The other thing is this, is that if you live off the grid here, you have to get a water catchment. And that would be kind of like this huge tank that hopefully you would live in an area where it rained and then you filter it yourself, right? If not, you have to pay for it. And I can't remember what it costs. I did a bunch of research on like how much it would cost to fill up the tank. So if you're going to be paying for this water and it's expensive and filling up your tank, might as well go ahead and use a toilet that doesn't use water. You have Mag says she has solar in her caravan, and so you can freedom camp. Ooh, that's awesome. What? Tiny house would never work for you. Laura says her father is fancy. She was in his bathroom and the damn toilet lid opened automatically. It scared you. Oh my gosh. Peggy says if she lives in a tiny house, she'd have to get rid of her husband's stuff. Oh, Peggy, I love you. Peggy, yeah, right. Honey, if we move into a tiny house, I have to get rid of your stuff. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hi, Samantha. How are you? Okay, Julia, big love to you. You've been working and lurking, and you have to head out. Big hugs. You've been making painty pictures so you can do the altered books, Zara. You know why? Because I'm glad. The reason I'm doing them with painty papers, now you guys could do them with scrapbook paper, you could do them with anything you want, is because if you have a base of a book to work from, so say you make 4 or 5 of those books, right? And you just have them with the pockets and the whatever, and then we're going to sew them. Then say you like have a niece's graduation coming up or somebody's graduation coming up, and you go back and you find like cool pictures of them when they were little and just pictures of them growing up. You can put all of that in your book, right? And that it makes like a great gift, a personalized gift along with, and then they can scrapbook in it. They can, they can do stuff in it. So it's not just you. Hey, Lizzie. Oh, I love you, Lizzie. Lizzie, I have to tell you, I watched one of your videos and I laughed until I cried. I love you so much. I love that you are just the most open, loving, caring person ever. You guys go over to Elizabeth Brewer's channel. Her name on right here in front of us is Lizzie Brewer. Go over there and subscribe to her channel. You will totally love her. So, Lizzie, I was watching the video where you talked about going out to eat with Papa and how it made your stomach upset, and then you were like, I need to find a bathroom, and then you were like, never mind. Oh my God. You're doing good, Samantha? Oh, that's such good news. Peggy says she might have to get rid of her husband also because he takes up square footage. I love me some Lizzie. Elizabeth, it made me laugh until I cried. I laughed so hard. Oh my God. I love you, Elizabeth. How many of you guys have gone over and watched Scrap and Lizzie? You have to watch her. She is fabulous. Fabulous. Just fabulous. Anyway, it was brilliant, Lizzie. It made me laugh until I cried because you know what? We're all in that same thing. That was the best, right? Hi, Anne. Lizzie, we love you. You're the best. And I love how you just like tell it like it is. Always, always, always. No holds barred. Lizzie's going to tell you, and you're going to know the 411. Lizzie, you're the best. Absolute best. Absolute best. You are the best. Sorry, my pages, these pages are so thin, but you know what? They'll be great for collage bits. Lizzie says, sometimes me and Papa's life is just a comedy act. Oh, Lizzie. Lizzie, that's how my life is. Okay, my life is so ridiculous, and I don't know. At least I have a partner that just kind of rolls with it with me. He doesn't say anything. He does call me Lucy, though, like I love Lucy, because stuff always happens to me. I love you, Lizzie. I love you guys. So sometimes I'm like trying to like do my thing outside of being here. I listen to it online. I listen to it like out loud, like I got it on the TV or something, and I don't know what I was doing, but Lizzie made me laugh so hard. I was like, oh, Lizzie, been there, done that. Been there, done that. I guess I just needed some painting papers today, guys. I think my stomach. Does anybody ever besides me, get this? Like, if you hear bad news about somebody you really care about, it just makes your stomach upset. That's me. That's totally me. And, I try to, like, let it go. I try not to think about it. I try to, like, move on. But sometimes it just doesn't work that way. Oh, you guys are so sweet. You've gone crazy with painting papers. I cannot have enough. Who cannot have enough painting papers? We all love our painting papers. I don't know what it is about the painting papers, but we love them. We love our painting papers. Hi, Mac. Your feelings are in your gut, too? Yeah. Today's been like, I don't know. Just when I think that I'm like all good to go, right? I have like something like that where it's like, okay, this is definitely like a hurt your stomach kind of thing. So I like jelly printing too. I love jelly printing. Jelly printing is I don't know. Jelly printing is addictive. How many of you guys like jelly printing too? Jelly printing is just as addictive as painting papers. How many of you guys think that have some jelly printing? And I think it's just as cheap now to buy a jelly plate as it is to make one. I honestly haven't bought one in a long time because I have several. How many of you guys have several jelly plates? I have plenty and use them regularly. So if you guys want to carve along, I don't know if I'm going to do them this week or next week, but I'm going to definitely, this coming Tuesday, I'm going to do going to finish working on, it's not going to be finished, but I'm going to continue working on the altered book. And then maybe I don't know if I'll start carving next Friday or not. I have this project due. How many of you guys are procrastinators? I'm a procrastinator. I think that I can finish something, or I think it's going to take me less time than it does. How many of you guys are like that? I know I can't be the only one. I know I cannot possibly be the only procrastinator in this group. Anyway, I have this project due and I've been putting it off. And so I have to do it. So if I don't get a chance to start, maybe I won't start the carving for a couple weeks. Hey, go get yourself those erasers while they're on sale at Office Max. I'm a procrastinator. It's horrible. Procrastination, yes. Max says she's been talking about a jelly. You've been talking about a jelly plate three times this week. Yeah, it's addictive. Guys, I'm totally a procrastinator, and I don't mean to be. It's not like I go, oh, I want to procrastinate. Just something gets in the way, and I have this project, and I have to do it. So it's like one of those things where it's like, okay, it's like the truth of it all. You know, it's like, all right, I'm really gonna have to like sit down and do it. I'm gonna really have to sit down and work on this project. Denise says she gets sick to her stomach too. When somebody, the worst part, we're talking about feelings and emotions and where you hold them. The worst part is you see something on TV and your heart goes, oh yes, and you know your heart goes out to people that you never knew, and you never know what happens. And I worry about them. I can totally relate, Denise, and I don't even know them. I can do it. You're the biggest procrastinator ever, Samantha. But the end result, it always works out for the best. I procrastinate everything. Oh, Denise, I can relate to what you're saying. I'm that way too. That's why I can't even read Facebook stuff, you guys, sometimes. Do you guys ever get on Facebook and it's like, you just want to go like, why did I do that? You know, it's like definitely not making me feel any better. Right? Yeah, no, I'm really worried about my friend, but you know, it's okay. I just keep praying for her. Keep putting her in my woo woo every day. Sometimes 2 and 3 times a day. Sometimes whenever I think about her, I just do it. You stop watching TV for the same reason. I can relate. I can totally relate. I can totally. How many of you guys can relate to that? That you stop watching TV because the stuff is it's just upsetting. It makes you like so upset that you're just like, I can't put myself through this. I can't watch it. I can relate. I can totally, absolutely relate. I can relate to it all. I can totally relate to it all. Now I am going to go back and do another layer on top of these. I made stencil, or I'm going to wait till they totally dry. Do something else on top of it. Stencil or color, draw, or something. Use a different. You don't like TV at all either? So Patricia, Lizzie's asking you if you got the die cuts she was sending you. I don't know. It's just lately, just with I can't. I have to like look for something that's more positive that makes me feel better instead of watching things that make me feel terrible. Because the terrible thing just doesn't work for me. You know, like looking for places with my niece. You guys, we went to this place. I have to tell you, it stopped me in my tracks, and it was close to college. It's close to the college, so that's why we looked at it. And it just said room for rent. Da 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 da. Whatever. And so we went, and it was a lot. It was like $900, which is a lot for a room. It's not doesn't have anything else in it. Guys, it was like a boarding house, and it was like a slum, and there were little kids living there. You guys, I got so sick and my sister got sick. We both did, and I was just doing my process, and just like shocked. And this guy basically took this like I don't know if had been a house or what it had been, and it probably has like 12 rooms in it, and then it has like a tiny communal kitchen, and it has 2 bathrooms, and it's 2-story in the bottom floor. I don't even know if it's even fixed up. The bottom floor looked like it was like I don't know. Anyway, it's renting it to these people, so figure it out. There's 12 rooms. It's making $12,000 a month off of people living in the slums. It's ridiculous. Bye, Mac. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, it made you cry, Patricia? Oh, Lizzie is so sweet. Lizzie, we love you. So you guys, then I couldn't get it out of my head all day. So then I was, like all day long, I couldn't get that place out of my head. And those little kids, and I just, anyway. Let's just say. It was awful. You have no idea, Max. It's like, and I don't live on that island, but I came home and I said to my partner, I said, I don't know who I need to talk to, but I got to figure out something because I said I got to call. I don't know how it works because it's like an island is like a state. It's like every state in the United States has their own government, their own things. I mean, there's some things that are universal for Hawaii, but some islands have different codes and different things for living, and more. Some of them are more rural, some of them are more, are more city. But I have to tell you, it made me so upset. It made me, because I was like, that's all I thought about, and then it was not good. It was so not good. Yeah, Denise says it's everywhere. You're not even watching news shows and it pops up. Yeah, you're right. Absolutely right. Yes. And anyway, that was the part that was super upsetting for me, was that just people exploiting each other doesn't work for me. Hi, Susan. How are you? Bye, Mac. We hope you have a good night. So that was like, that made me upset. So, guys, it was not, I think I'm just not cut out for some things. You know how there's some people that can just like take on anything? Guys, I was so, I don't know. So Laura's saying that you can change your Facebook if you just keep clicking that you don't want to see it, and your algorithm will adjust. You're free on Friday. Well, we're glad you're hanging out with us. Well, I'm not going to stay on much longer. I just wanted to come on because I knew that I couldn't come on earlier. I will do a little meditation for those that want to stay and do it. Just because I have to get ready and I have to drive to the other side of the island for a meeting, so I can't. That's why I decided to even come and hang out a little bit. At least I got some painting papers done and a couple things. So if you guys want to, for those of you that still want to join in the ATC swap, go over to our Crafting Mamas Facebook group, and the link should be in the description box below. And you can sign up. It's not too late. I'm going to leave the sign up, and I'll pick partners tomorrow and post them in the group. And, it's one ATC. It's one artist trading card, which is the size of an average size playing card. One finished ATC. You do need to put your name and info on the back. And I haven't done it yet, but I will find have any of you guys done the ATC thing on the back, where it has like name, all that, the name of the card, who it's by? If anybody's already done one graphic wise and message it to me in our Facebook group, great. Then I'll post it as a PDF. But if not, I'll make one. I just haven't had a chance because I haven't been home, so I haven't had a chance to do it. But I'll do that. And for those that want to do the meditation, go get some water. If you want energized water. If you don't want it, you don't need it. Not necessary, but some people like it. And oh, big hugs, Carrie. I'm glad you get to hang out. So I will use some of these painting papers in my altered book that I'm working on. I might use some of them for my ATCs too. Just wanted to try and use all the paint that I had left on the on my little coffee lid palettes. You try to link the Facebook group, but it won't let you. Oh, I don't know. Let me see if I can do it. I may not be able to do it either, so there you go. Let me see if I can. It should let you, unless they've changed. Unless they have changed. Hang on, let me see if I can do it. You know, I think a lot of times they don't really like their cross promotion. Let me see if I can. That's our Facebook group. And you can sign up to do the ATC swap if you want to. You guys, and so it's partners will be picked and it's mail out by August 2nd. And it's really simple. One ATC, then the supplies to make an additional one. So say you sent, here's your one ATC, and then you send a playing card, you send a couple of little small pieces of painty paper, maybe you find a couple of cool magazine images, maybe, I don't know, you put a few washi tape samples, whatever. It's only, so it's supposed to be super easy, one stamp, that's it. So if you're international, I think it's $1.15. If you're sending from the US to international, and if it's US to US, it's 50 cents. And I know a lot of people wanted international and US, but right now I don't know how many people signed up to go internationally. So international wants to ship to each other first. So you know, don't be upset if you only get US to US. It's just for this swap, right? Yeah, it's not a big swap. It's just one stamp, because I think people enjoy swapping, but they don't always want to have the expense of, you know, it can be expensive swapping. Does everybody else know what I mean? And you guys support each other, join each other, you know, get to know each other, join each other's channels. Support each other's live streams. I mean, everybody here is like so fun to hang out with, and I say, make new crafty besties. Okay, I think I've conveniently used up all my paint. This was just my first layer, so I will go back at some point and stamp or doodle or continue, or maybe even jelly print or something on top of them all. It is a fun swap. You know, the only reason why swaps are kind of a little bit, for me, a little difficult. And I'll tell you why. Because if somebody doesn't turn up to give the swap, like if somebody doesn't do the swap and picks a partner, then somebody has to angel it. And it's generally the person that has created the swap, right? So it would always end up being me. And guys, that's why I haven't really done a ton of swaps. Not because I don't enjoy it, but it is kind of a lot of work making the partner thing and all that stuff too. That's why if you get to a group where there's like people that are already doing it, like Dawn's channel, she's got such a good channel and got such a good group of people that, you know, and you run the swaps over there, Samantha, don't you? Am I wrong? You guys, my mind is not the same anymore. It's like, it's like, trying not to waste any paint. I'm trying to use it all up. So Samantha's in charge of the swaps. It's a lot of work. Yeah? It's a lot of freaking work. Right? And then you have to be the one to like kick people out when they don't. You guys are ridiculous. Kick people out when they, oh good, Mags, awesome. You have to kick people out if they don't like do it, and it puts you in like a precarious position as a person. It's not fun when people don't do it. I mean, I used to really love swapping in other groups, but it can be overwhelming after a while. All right, so for those who want to stay for our little meditation, we're going to do it. It's like 10 minutes. I'm in that swap too, Mags. I am in the painting paper swap with Dawn's group. I'm excited about that. That I love. That I can do. I think in Rosemary's group, they're doing a swap a naked journal, which is exciting. But can I tell you, I don't have the time to make a new journal. Yes, Samantha's saying yes. It's so much work to organize, to partner the swaps, and she always has at least one problem every time. So that's why I don't really do them, you guys. It's not, I mean, that's why we don't do them on our channel. I mean, in our group. But a one envelope swap, you know, trust me, I got my ATCs going right here so that I can, if somebody doesn't end up getting it, I can just send them one, you know. I don't know. It's the paint. I think the painting paper swap is closed. I'm not 100% sure, but Samantha can tell you. Mag said it's expensive to post. It is expensive to post in New Zealand. I sent somebody some stuff in New Zealand. It was just an envelope full, and it was like, I don't know, it was expensive. Okay. Well, maybe we'll have to do another painting paper swap another time. All right, so those that want to stay for the woo-woo, as Susan calls it, you're all welcome. It's just a really simple guided meditation that where you can release. This one we're going to do the one we've been doing or we did last time, where you just release the anxiety, releasing fear, really. And on the end, and what you ask to receive is like perfection, bliss, balance, truth, and it really works. So all you need to do to participate is breathe. That's it. You can do it sitting down, lying down. I just advise you don't do it while you're driving, okay? Because sometimes you can get yourself into a deep meditative state, and that's not good when you're driving. You have your water, Denise? So good. So I want you to, at the moment, bring to mind anyone in your life that you think could use just more love, more peace, bliss, balance, truth. And just bring them to mind right now. Now, realizing it's up to them to receive whatever it is, the energy that you bring through. So imagine yourself in a column of light. When you look up, you can't see the end. When you look down, you can't see the end. This is your column of light. It is unique to your being, soul, spirit. Allow your column of light to surround your body 6 feet in all directions. Give your column of light the suggestion, heart of the earth. And your energy, just like water, flows where you put your attention to it. Give your column of light the suggestion, heart of the earth, and with that, your energy is right there, deep in the heart of the earth. Give your column of light big roots like oak roots, deep in the heart of the earth. With every inhale and every exhale, allow your roots to go deeper and deeper, deeper into the heart of the earth. Let's ask the earth to share with us her energy. I see this like beautiful golden light that you can see it, feel it, think it, or just know it any way that works for you. Feel this beautiful golden light energy rising up through your column, Feeling your feet and ankles, calves and knees, thighs and hips. Feel it filling the base of your spine, your lower abdomen, your waist, your chest and back, your throat, neck, shoulders, arms, wrists, and out every finger. Feel it filling your head and face, and feel it fountaining out the top of your head as high as you can imagine. Ready? Breathe it in. Breathe it in. And breathe it in. Take a moment to enjoy your connection to the earth. I'd like you to follow your column of light above your head and give it the suggestion, heart of creation, heart of the central sun, heart of the divine. And with that, your energy's right there in this beautiful cosmic angelic realm. Give your column of light the same roots you did below your feet, above your head. Knowing with every inhale and every exhale, your roots are deeper in the heart of the earth and deeper in this beautiful cosmic angelic realm. Let's ask the central sun, the heart of creation, the heart of the divine, to share with us this beautiful divine cosmic energy. I see it like beautiful silvery diamonds, but you can see it, feel it, think it, or just know it any way that works for you. Feel this beautiful diamond light energy pouring through your column of light, filling your head and face, throat and neck, shoulders, arms, wrists, hands, and out every finger. Feel it filling your chest, your waist, your lower abdomen, the base of your spine, and feel it pouring through your hips, thighs, knees, calves, and ankles, and out the bottom of your feet, expelling any and all excess deep in the heart of the earth. Ready? Breathe it in. Breathe it in. And breathe it in. Take a moment to enjoy your connection to heaven and earth. Now I'd like you to focus on your heart. I'd like you to give your heart a window and open this window. As we work through the energy centers of our body, I'd like you to let go and release through this open window in your heart anything that no longer serves you. And you don't even need to know what it is. Just open this window and allow the energies, anything that's surrounding fear, anxiety, uncertainty, just allow it to leave. Keep this window in your heart open. Now let's focus on the top of our head. We also have our heart window open as we do. On the inhale, I'd like you to receive balance, peace, bliss, truth, and love. And on the exhale, release anything that no longer serves you. Ready? Focusing on the top of your head. Receive in love. Release in love. Receive in love. Release in love. Receive in love. Release in love. One more time. Receive in love. Release in love. Focus on the point of light in the center of your forehead. Make sure the window in your heart is still open, releasing all energy that no longer serves you. On the inhale, receive peace, love, bliss, balance, and truth. And on the exhale, let go of anything that you may hold fear or anxiety or any uncomfortable energy around. Ready? Focusing on the center of your forehead. Receive and release. Receive in love, release in love. Receive in love, release in love. Focus on your throat. Receive peace, love, bliss, balance, truth. And on the exhale, release any words you wish you'd never said and anything that was said to you that held you back from living your authentic, exceptional life. Ready? Receive in love, release in love. Receive in love, release in love. Receive in love, release in love. One more time. Receive in love, release in love. Receive in love, release in love. Focus on your heart. Make sure the window's open. Receive peace, love, balance, bliss, truth. And release anything that no longer serves you. Ready? Receive in love, release in love. Receive in love, release in love. Receive in love, release in love. Focus on your waist. Receive peace, love, bliss, freedom, truth, and release anything that no longer serves you. Ready? Receive in love, release in love. Receive, release. Receive, release. Receive, release. Receive, release. Focus on your lower abdomen. Receive peace, love, balance, bliss, and freedom, and truth. And on the exhale, release anything that no longer serves you. Ready? Receive in love, release in love. Receive, release. Receive, release. Receive, release. Focus on the base of your spine. Receive peace, love, bliss, freedom, truth, and release anything that no longer serves you. Ready? Receive in love, release in love. Receive in love, and release in love. Receive in love, release in love. One more time. Receive in love, release in love. I'd like you to focus on your hands and tell me when you feel this energy. Put your hands on your heart. I'd like you to imagine an infinity symbol, starting in the heart, the central sun crossing through your heart, entering deep into the heart of the earth, crossing back through your heart and ending where it began. On the inhale, receive love from the divine, heart of the central sun, and the earth, the heart of the earth. And on the exhale, give back to the heart of the earth, the heart of the central sun, and the heart of the divine. Ready? Receive and give. Receive and give. Receive and give. Receive and give. And when you feel ready, open your eyes and come back. Well, thanks for joining me, everybody. I'm sorry I was a little scattered today. It's just been a lot, right? Trying to get yourself all back in the groove. But I'm happy you guys were all hanging out with me today. I appreciate it. I wish you guys a wonderful, happy 4th of July weekend if you guys celebrate all weekend long. And I look forward to seeing you guys on Tuesday. I'll definitely be back unless something happens on Tuesday. And we'll be working on our altered book then. It's not too late to start. Anybody can start. So, and you guys join each other and check each other out so that you can really enjoy this YouTube community. Make it what you want it to be. Laura streams fairly often. I don't know when she's going to start again, but her channel is The Jersey Crafter, and you can just go on over and join her. Our Scrap and Lizzie, Elizabeth Brewer, does too. And you guys get to know each other. This YouTube forum is such a wonderful, beautiful way to get to know and create and share your crafty inspirations with each other. All right, my lovelies, thank you for hanging out with me. I love you. I love you. I love you. And I will see you next Tuesday. And as always, from my heart to your heart, I'm sending you so much aloha. So until next week, till Tuesday, aloha.